we're celebrating Halloween, I've dressed up as a gorilla, and I eat strawberries through my nose. Or I was a pink Power Ranger. And other times, I was Hershey's. That's what it was. So, in the past, I've been really random things of different types of costumes. And for this year, unfortunately, just because of time and because everyone's tired and you're not sleeping as much, I won't have the opportunity to dress up as a Halloween character. But if I were to dress up as something, I would be a sunflower. Yes, I would be a sunflower. And when I would be dressing up as a sunflower, I'd be dressing up in green tights. So I have green tights on. And if you can imagine, I'm going to have huge leaves that are on the sides, on my right and my left hand. I'm going to have a turtleneck, a green turtleneck. And since I'm brown, my face is brown, it's great because it's sunflower. You know? Because I wouldn't have to paint my face unless I want to make it darker, but it's brown enough, I think, to be a sunflower. And then I have huge leaves around my face. And then I just stand around. And it's the best costume ever because no one would think of actually using it. So, with this costume, there's 3 reasons why I want to be the sunflower. These three reasons is because it's random. No one ever thinks about being a sunflower. That's 1. 2 is because you can feed the hungry, and I will explain that in a little bit. And also, thirdly, the reason why is because the sunflower is a sign of peace. So, with the sunflower being random, can you imagine if a sunflower was on the floor on the campus, a random sunflower, a person that dressed up as a sunflower, a huge sunflower, was on the floor laying the ground. And while people were passing by, the sunflower would be like, "Oh, help me, I need water." And you're dying. And then once they give you water, you can sprout up and say, "I'm a sunflower." It's random, and it works. It's different. That is one of my ideas for being random when you're coming for a sunflower. When it comes to feeding the hungry, can you imagine, this also ties into being random, can you imagine a sunflower coming to you and saying, "I have sunflower seeds from my face"? It is chocolate. It is okay, I was going to go with a different type of sunflower seeds. Miss Appleback, please. Can you imagine the sunflower coming to somebody else and saying, "I have sunflower seeds for my face that is chocolate flavored"? It's different. It's random. And no one thinks of that. But it feeds the hungry. And no one ever thinks about feeding other people in their costume. I don't think Miss Appleback is feeding other people with eggs. But I would, as a sunflower seed, feeding other people. Lastly, the sunflower is a sign of peace. This seems odd that it could be a sign of peace, but if you think about the different costumes, you look at Jordan, that's just creepy. Or if you look at some other thing, they'll be like Grim Reaper, that's scary, you know, you kill people. You don't even think about it. Halloween is about like scary stuff, you know, other than the cats, but for the most part, it's scary. Halloween's supposed to be scary, but when you see a sunflower, you're not scared. It is a sign of peace, and you feel comforted. The colors of the sunflower are yellow, which brightens your day. It symbolizes the sun, the morning of when you wake up. And those are the things that are really important to us in our everyday lives. And that is why a sunflower is a sign of peace. Too often, sunflowers and flowers are overlooked. And if you think about it, sunflowers don't have to be yellow. Sunflowers can be other colors as well. And they can camouflage with different things. And they can be pink. Or they could be blue, if you imagine it that way. So, concluding my speech, I would like to be a sunflower for many reasons. Because it is random. You will never find a sunflower or someone dressed up as a sunflower. Second is because you can feed people. It's a work of charity, in addition to being a costume. It's different. And lastly, I believe that I should be a sunflower because it is a sign of peace. And so, if anyone would like to be a sunflower, you can let me know and I can give you advice on how to use and make felt to make your beautiful face look better with the sunflowers. And so, thank you for allowing me to share my story about what type of costume I would like to be. Thank you.